Shalom, shalom, shalom. Down and checking on the bees today. I thought I'd give you an idea of what I see when I come down here. This is a place called Summertown. A place my wife claims doesn't exist. She wouldn't know that because she's never been here, but here it is. In this area I'm in now, there was a lot of battles fought here. That one house right there is flying the Confederate flag. Surprised the liberals haven't got crazy. But we're on the, it's called Tennessee Army Highway 20 road. And the reason I have the camera really on is this is the range of most of my bees. And as you see as we're driving by, there's a lot of wildflowers that they can actually hit as we go through. This area is sort of near where I'm at. It's actually across the way, really. Well, a mile or so. I was hoping this farmer here would be planting something, but he's not. The only thing I see is those white flowers out here and a couple of gold-looking ones, like those right there. Not really sure what those things are. To me, they always stink, but you know, it's just the way my nose works. You know, here, you still got those white flowers like I was telling you about. And I don't know if you can see them well. May find some more on the property. And this is really what our area looks like. Well, the normal part of the area before man gets in and mucks it up. That property right there is a house my father asked me if I wanted to try for. It's been on the small side, not laid out right, and doesn't work. And my grandparents actually owned this lot of land for a number of years until they had to sell it off to pay bills. So all this used to be theirs. And before it was theirs, it used to belong to the entire family. So I don't know if you can tell, this is my grandmother's place, but there's like 3 cats here. And my father hates cats. He didn't like mine either. Let me get the camera to try to hold it. So they're walking up, but as soon as I would get out, they would just haul. See, they're just hauling off. And this is the place she lived in for 30 or 40 years before she passed on a couple of years ago. So let me drive around the farm and we'll check on the bees. Sorry for the bouncing, but it's just the way it is. Nothing can be done about it. Even great shock absorbers won't help. And if you can see across the way, that's the house my parents are building. They actually bought the property. And her house is humongous. The woman doesn't know how to scale down. It's much bigger than they need, and she's not going to be able to take care of it. And there's a pond over here. This right here is really where the bees get their water from. I can stop bouncing now. Show you. Hang on, let me do it this way. Alright. Yeah, see, it's sort of large. And that's where the bees get their water from. I'm guessing it's about, I don't know, 5,000 gallons, give or take. Looks like some pipe. I don't know what that's about. And then, of course, you have the bees as I drive up to them. Which are right there. So, let's get to work on bees. Well, I just came here to check and see if they need a new hive body. But they don't. They're still hitting the sugar water pretty heavy. So I'm going to Fill it up slowly. I was hoping it would, because if it did, then I could have been in a better shape for something I got coming up. Because I'm going to breed a bunch of queens, and that's coming up. So what I'm trying to do is dump everything I got in here. So I may not be able to come back next weekend. I don't know. I'll top it off. Well, what I've done is I cracked it a bit. May let other things up in there, but it gets extremely hot here in the summer. So I'm going to elevate it just slightly off kilter, just to give them more air. And of course you can see them coming in. They're still down to 5 frames, so I can't in good faith add another frame, another box to it, because it'd just be too much. I'm watching the field bees come in, but at the moment I don't see them bringing any pollen in. So I don't know. What's going on? See, that's the house they're trying to build. Just way too much. You know, on the edge of the old forest. Walk through and see if there's anything worthwhile to look at. You really got to be careful in this area, because there's a lot of poison snakes that could, not saying would, could come out. They generally don't bother me. That's interesting. Looks like something may have made a dent out of that. Well, I see is trees and weeds. There's a pond over there. Here's something. Here's some of the wildflowers in the area. It's a yellow one. I couldn't even tell you what that was, but the bees are probably hitting that. Well, I don't see much of any wild flowers around here. I'm looking and there's just nothing here. I'm not sure what that guy's going to do with that, due to lack of better terms, cannon. It seems to be a little bit lacking. Well, that's an odd way to go fishing. Instead of a canoe. Compass, fish finder, and some type of seat for fishing. Odd. You know, I keep looking at this canoe and just jokes keep hitting me in the head. You know, a canoe that light and a guy in it casts a fish, catches a, oh, I don't know, 25, 30 pound catfish, we'll say, or something equivalent. It takes off running. You could be pulling that canoe along with him, and he'd be going, whoa, fish, whoa, whoa! Yeah, this is the area I live in. You can tell it's sort of mountainous, really, depending on your point of view. That's what it looks like. It looks like around here. And I may have to start looking for houses in this area because I can't find what I need in the area I'm looking at. Also because I have to have high-speed internet with no volume restriction. Where I have been